Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Room 1710. I'm Jarvis Owens, your host, and today I got a real special guest with me. I got my friend, Sammie.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Welcome to the pod.
Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, no,
I
no.
appreciate it.
Pleasure's mine. I've been trying to have you on for a while because I'm a real fan of your podcast. I know you're not doing it anymore, but
Yeah.
I liked your work. I loved your work, actually. It was
Thank you.
real conversations. I liked it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so real happy to have you here. Um, and for people who don't know, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So
It is. Happy
yes,
Valentine's Day,
yes,
y'all.
yes. As you see the cups, we're in spirit. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. So my guess, you're not famous yet, so my guess probably aren't
I
gonna know
don't
you
want
right
to ever be
now.
famous.
You don't want to be famous?
No.
You seem like you would be a great famous person. I thought you
Oh
would
my
be.
God. I don't know. I think I can't handle how much they go through.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot. I do. If anything, I want to be rich.
Absolutely.
Rich without the fame will be great.
Absolutely.
But I'm just a person that likes to just talk shit. I'm not afraid to give my opinion, and
You're
I'm
not.
very, very strong in and I will stand all 10 toes on what I have to say. And,
Aries, right?
I'm an Aries, yeah.
Yep. Aries behavior.
So, hey, I'm a great communicator. I'm here to communicate.
Hey, and that's what we're here for, to communicate with the people.
Amen.
All right, so since it's Valentine's Day,
Oh.
got a couple of questions so people can get to know you more.
Okay.
So these questions are gonna just revolve around, relationships, love.
I
Just
wish I
your
were
perspective.
pink or red.
Yeah,
I didn't even
I
think
was
about
thinking
it.
about it too.
Right.
Yeah,
didn't
I was
think
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Something more
Festive?
seductive.
Okay. Seductive.
But I mean, orange. I was like, oh, I'm
Close
cool with
enough.
that. Okay, so first, let me get into this. Now, have you ever ignored a healthy man because he felt boring?
Have I ever ignored a healthy man? I don't think so. Because he felt boring. I honestly, I like boring.
You like boring?
I do.
You're
Because
Aries. I thought y'all like.
well, it's because we have enough energy and personality for everyone around us. So it's like I like a very chill, relaxed, quiet man who doesn't even. I don't even want my man speaking. Like, you don't gotta just be chill. When it comes to being outside, when it comes to me, of course, that's different.
Yeah.
But I like a very chill, relaxed. Like I like a corny dude. Like that's my type.
Really?
I do. I love nerds.
Really?
I do. What? You can't. Well, probably can't tell because you don't know me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't know me
I don't
at
I
all.
don't.
I mean, you
I'm
know me
getting
through
to now. Friends.
our mutual friend.
Mhm.
But no, Sammy likes corny, nerdy dudes.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
They don't find you. I mean, because you're Aries, right? So Aries is a fire sign.
Yeah.
So people can be intimidated. So I assume nerds would be by your fire and stuff like that. But
I'm sure they're intimidated, but they're my type.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I don't
didn't
like
know that.
flashy men who do too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a woman,
I don't even want my man to have more than 500 followers on Instagram. Like very low key. That's my
I've
type.
heard that quite often. I've
Mhm.
heard some of my women friends, they don't even want to date a guy who has any social media. I'm
That's
like,
even better.
really?
Yeah. But I can have social media. You just can't. I mean, you can. I prefer you not to.
But you don't see that as like I guess a red flag because you can't really, I don't know,
Check if he's cheating.
not check if he's cheating because people are going to be quiet regardless. But
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know, whenever I meet somebody that doesn't have a social media, I find it odd.
I
know
don't.
that's bad, but you don't?
Mm-mm. If you don't have a social media, that's cool with me. I'm just like, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That means you read books. You ever do other things besides scroll on
Yeah. Especially
that
in
you
this
can't
day
do
and
both.
time,
Yeah.
it's actually really good to not have social media.
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse.
Mhm.
Even though I'm on social media doing podcasts.
I'm on social media every day. I am a social media bitch, but I just like to be informed,
Absolutely.
so
And entertain.
and entertained, exactly.
And pop your shit, like you said.
And pop my motherfucking shit. I'm sorry, can we curse on here?
Yes, you can. You just
Okay.
heard me cuss. You can
Okay.
cuss. I meant to say that, actually.
Okay.
You can
Gotta
do
make
it.
sure.
This is, you're my guest. You can do whatever you want.
Period.
Okay. So, let me see. What's the next question? Have you confused sexual chemistry with being compatible with somebody?
100%. I think we all have.
Yeah.
That's an easy confusion.
Okay, let me ask you this. How
Mhm.
often does it happen?
Pretty often.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like you can be attracted to someone and then you get to know them. You're like, oh yeah, you're weird, you know. So
I
it's
mean,
like,
but you
but you're
like weird.
hot. So you know, I definitely all the time. Like, I think I do it more often than not.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah. You get lost in the
And it's
lost
like
in the
if
sauce.
you've been like messing with someone or like, you know, hanging out with someone and you find out later like, oh, you actually don't like this person.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Yeah.
that happens a lot with women too. Like, I mean, to women, because men are like attracted to you, then they get to know you, and then they're like, you know, I really don't like this bitch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
happens
remember
all
my
the time.
one phase in life. That's how it was too.
It does.
I had to get away from that. It wasn't healthy.
Yeah, I mean, even if like someone you're dating, like you find out 2-3 months later, like okay, you're not compatible at all, or 6 months down the line, like you know, but it's like oh, but y'all have good sex, you know, he looks good, she looks good, so it's like you keep doing it, but it's like okay, it's not really there,
What was
and
like
that's how you end up in situationships.
what was like the biggest ick to you? Like that you knew that like okay, I'm really not compatible with this person.
Def like someone who doesn't want to self improve.
Mm.
That's my biggest thing. If people, no, that means I hate. I really don't like people who are comfortable with complacency
Okay.
because I am not a complacent person. One thing about me is I want to be a bigger, better, better bitch all the time, all the time. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't, even like with you know self motivation and you know things like spirituality and like being a better person, a better human being, more educated, like stuff like that. But that's one of the reason why I broke up with boyfriends I had because he was okay with just being regular, like complacent. I'm like, I don't like that.
So complacent with the job, or
Yes, it was
with
complacent with job, with life, with not wanting to do better. Like I have so much goals for myself.
Was
So
he a
it's like,
teacher or anything like that?
he was a security guard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Type flight security.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
I
that's
mean,
all you
nothing
want
wrong
to
with
do,
security guard, but it's just like I get it. I mean, there's ways you can elevate.
baby. That's all you want to do.
But if it's something like a teacher, like I had a conversation with one of my friends, and they were a teacher. He's like, oh well, he doesn't want to do more. I'm like, well, he's a teacher. You know, it's like that's a pretty big deal.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being a teacher.
No, nothing wrong at all.
I don't think.
In all honesty, I wish
yeah.
there was more males teachers, more male teachers.
Yeah, that'd be great. More men in education would definitely be a good thing.
Outside of sports, because there's most of the teachers are coaches. Male teachers are coaches.
Right. I didn't even think about that. Coaches are teachers.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so other little black boys can see someone that looks like them, you know, and
Yeah.
have someone to look up to because a lot of them don't have dads at home.
Yeah.
So their male teacher would be their dad.
Yeah. I didn't have my first black male teacher until my freshman year of college.
I've never had one.
See.
Never. Mm-hmm.
See. Men, be teachers.
Yeah.
We need you.
We need y'all.
Okay. Let me see. What was we briefly talked about it, but I'm still gonna ask you.
Okay.
What was the last thing you apologized for in a relationship?
You literally I told you I don't have an answer to
I know.
this.
Okay.
You still asked it.
All right, let me say this. Okay, if the man of your dreams showed up today,
Mm-hmm.
are you ready?
No.
Okay.
No.
Explain.
Because, I'm still in school right now, you know?
And?
I mean, that's what I'm focused on.
Okay. So you
You
feel
know?
like you can't make time?
I feel like I can, but my expectations, I like my man to be like established, you know, and have things go for himself. And I'm not that myself. So it's like, if he's willing to accept me as I am, that'll be great.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to accept someone as in my position that's a man.
Really?
No, I
How
don't know.
come?
Because I'm a hypocrite, I guess. Like, I'm just not willing to be with a man who's still, you know, trying to figure out who he is and trying to, like, build himself. Like, I am not Barbara the Builder. Like, if you are not established, I'm not willing to date you.
Have you had a bad experience with someone like that?
No, not really. I feel like we've all experienced that. I mean, dating in our 20s, we've all were building ourselves.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as I'm getting older, like, it's just not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a man who can't do anything for me. I'm not looking for a man who I have to help out. I'm not looking for a man who needs me to split bills with him. So if he's willing to accept me as I am, that's great. I'll be ready for you. But it's like, I understand if you want the same thing, and I can't give you that. So it is what it is.
And you would just take that, like, you wouldn't feel sad about it or try to convince him in a
No.
sense?
One thing about me is I don't ever convince anyone anything of what they think they deserve.
Mm.
That's one thing I would say. Like, I stand. If you feel like you deserve something,
Yeah.
I believe that you deserve it. And I'm not here to convince you otherwise, because
Okay.
you can't tell me anything about what I feel like I deserve. Maybe you can't. So I can't tell anyone anything about what they feel like they want.
Yeah.
So if you feel like, hey, she's not where what I would want her to be right now, and that's not what I'm looking for. I want someone who is also just as established as I am.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Okay. Respectable. I respect that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would probably still try. I guess it's the gender role that men play, you know?
Men always want to tell women what to do. That's the thing. Y'all always want to put your opinion on something that no one wants to hear about. So
See, I
it's
didn't
like,
see it that way.
I'm kidding. Not really.
I mean, there's some truth to that.
Yeah.
There's
But the
some
thing
truth.
is, me being a woman, like, men are more likely to like be accepting of
Absolute- yeah.
my, of where I am right now in life. But I'm not accepting of a man being in this position.
Even in these times, right?
Yeah.
Like last year, I think it was like the highest unemployment rate for Black people since COVID.
Yeah.
So even within these times, it's
Mhm.
just like, no.
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather be single.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hard thing for me to digest last year. Like last year, financially, job wise, it was hard, and so it's just like I
Very.
wasn't really dating, and it's just like to go on social media, to see everything, to see people's opinions. It's just like, damn, this ain't my fault, you know.
I
But
get that.
yeah.
But people's opinions, and they're allowed to have it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Last question: Are situationships just fear of commitment disguised as vibes, or are they just really situationships?
That's a good question. I think it can be, or it just situationship disguised as vibes. I guess it definitely can be.
It can be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people's thing is they're just not looking for anything serious. It's like, I don't want nothing right now.
Just pending, so they're just kind of buffering with different people.
Yeah, they're just doing their own thing. Like, a lot of, like, if you've noticed, like, the amount of people that are single and now is a lot more than it was like 10, 20 years ago.
Absolutely.
So it's just like everyone's just cool with just like doing their own thing.
So what do you think the nature is of people being single? Is it the economy? Is it the culture of social media? Is it...
I think what is that women are evolving,
Okay.
and men aren't evolving as fast as women are.
You
and
said men are or not?
Are not evolving as fast as women
Okay.
are, and a lot of times men are devolving. So because women now are saying, hey, a lot of them are just not okay with you just having money. You have to be a good person. You have to have have a good personality. You have to be understanding, love, and emotional intelligence. Like, the requirements are more, and it seems like men are kind of like regressing. If you notice, like, Gen Z are more traditional than people who are our age. Like, men who are 29, 30 plus, they're not stuck in the traditional. I want my woman to cook, clean, and also they want to split bills.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, like, guys who are like younger, like 18, 19, they're worse than the boomers. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what's happening?
You think so, the
And it's
guys?
like, yeah, like, the incel world is crazy. And it's like men are regressing, and it's like it's not happening at the same pace as the way women are evolving. So I think that's the problem. Like, I don't want to say y'all plateaued, but it just seems as if, like, y'all are just not catching up with us. And women are at this point, we're not scared of being alone. We're not that single cat lady trope don't scare us. You can't.
I don't think it scares anybody now.
It doesn't. People are choosing peace over marriage, and it's just like,
Absolutely.
I think it has to do a lot with TikTok, honestly, because people are coming out and telling their stories.
Yeah.
And we're seeing, like, oh, I don't want that. A lot of middle-aged women are telling the younger girls, this is what happens when you are in these kind of relationships, So we're seeing that, and we're seeing our parents' relationships and saying, we do not want that. So we are perfectly okay with being by ourselves. So we don't have to deal with that, because honestly, we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm not in the same position as my mom. Like, my mom had to deal with my dad, until she didn't have to anymore. And she
Yeah.
didn't when she didn't have to anymore.
Yeah.
So once you don't have to deal with a certain situation, it's like, why even choose peace?
And speaking of not having to deal with stuff, do you also think that took away the fight in trying to keep a relationship as well? Hence the boom of situationships. People may not put enough effort in now.
Well, people don't put, in my opinion, right? Let me start there.
Yeah, of course, this is your opinion.
Right. I feel like people don't put the effort in because of the accessibility to human beings now. We're so easily accessible, and it's like,
Absolutely.
it's the grass is always greener mindset, but no, the grass is greener where you water it, right?
Yeah.
So, honestly, the fact that I can go on my phone and go on Tinder or Hinge and find 5 niggas right now,
Yeah.
we weren't supposed to have this much access to human
No.
beings. I don't think so. Like, technology is moving at a rate that is so rapid, and it's just like there's no law. It's lawless. So
That's
it's
a good
like,
point. It's like the Wild West.
it's the technology is the Wild West. People are literally dating AIs. People are marrying robots.
Yeah.
People would rather deal with someone who's not human than to deal with a human.
Yeah.
So that's the world we are in right now. So I think because of that, people are just not even engaging in.
Yeah.
And people don't know how to talk to people anymore either.
No.
You've noticed
that's
that?
why. Yeah, that's why when you said like the Gen Z thing, I'm like, are you sure? Because Gen Zs are the ones that statistically really don't approach women. It's all kind of through, the apps and stuff.
Yeah,
like
but they're
that.
still finding women through apps. They're not approaching them in
True.
person, but they're finding
True.
them through apps.
True.
And yeah, Gen Z men, because I'm telling you right now, they are backwards. It's crazy. Y'all are more forward than they are. And it's real scary because they want you barefoot and pregnant with no rights. Not all of them. Just that's what they're talking about right now. I'm telling you, the incel world is crazy. I was reading this book called Men Who Hate Women, right? And it was a woman who infiltrated the incel world, and she learned their language and how they talk and how they think. And it's really, really, really scary about the amount of young men who don't see women as human beings.
Really?
I'm telling you right now. Like, I'm telling you right now, this man is not real. I'm sorry. No, like, I'm dead ass. You should read that book. It's an audiobook too. Like, the statistics and the amount of men who are just not even like, what they call it. They're involuntarily celibate. That's what it is.
Okay.
So them right there, it's a whole new world. And because you're not a part of it, you can't fathom it because you don't think like that. So when you don't think like that, it's like, why is this happening? But after reading that book, it really put in perspective to me, like, why so much violence happened to women, why so many men act the way they do, why Gen Z is I'm like, oh, it's really the computers. It's really the phones.
Yeah.
It's really them phones. Like, it's fucking their heads up real bad.
Yeah.
And they're not meeting women in real life.
No.
So they're getting what they get, information on the internet, and thinking this is how women really are. When you meet and talk to women in real life, it's not the same. I.e. me. You probably have one idea of me on social media, but like real life Sammie is like,
it can be different.
I'm a different person sometimes. I'm a little, the only thing that's facts about me on social media is I hate broke niggas, and I'm positive about shit. Everything else is just for fun. Huh?
You're very optimistic?
Very optimistic.
Okay.
I have an abundance mindset. I literally have think positive tatted on my body.
Yeah.
So those are the only two things true about me. Everything else, it's I just be playing. I play all day. I really play all day, and the political shit. That's really me.
Of course.
But everything else, it's I play all day. Like, Sammie on social media and Sammie in real life is not the same person. My name is Thug Sammie on the internet. Come on, I'm not a thug in real life.
See, that's been my problem, trying to disconnect, reality from what people post on social media.
Yeah,
I'm honest. I can't help myself. I'm not much.
I'm a troll.
I believe that. I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
I play all day.
Trolling is just not fun to me.
Okay.
So I don't really troll too much.
Oh, so you take everything seriously.
See, now
you kind of do.
Now you're reading me.
You do.
Kind of.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not too much.
Yeah.
But you're getting to a point or one of the discussions I wanted to talk about. about social media and about the time that we're in with social media, AI. So, back in the 70s, we had the crack epidemic,
Hmm.
and I believe we're in one right now.
You think we're in another crack epidemic through like AI?
In social media, yes.
AI crack epidemic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
I mean, look how, and it's even worse because it's just not black people being targeted. It's really just everybody. It's, young girls, young men,
Hmm.
just anything. And so I believe that social media has played a part in the disconnect in understanding one another,
Hmm.
the emotional intelligence,
Hmm.
the communication, knowing women in real life, knowing men in real life,
Hmm.
and just kind of making these rules. And it's just kind of like it it doesn't sustain in real life.
It doesn't.
Um, what's a rule I'm trying to think about that just
Social media isn't real life.
no, it's not.
No.
But people take it as it, and I mean, like, come on, like, think about it. Especially when you look at politics
Hmm.
and everything that goes on. Those people, no, honestly, I think people are trolling when it comes to politics a lot. Especially like,
You mean the politicians or like regular average citizens?
excuse me, politicians,
Okay.
regular people too, because they're making money off of it.
100%. Look at Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. I mean, but there goes the trolling right there,
Yeah.
right? So you have someone who's siding with Trump,
Right.
but Trump doesn't believe in immigrants, but she's an immigrant herself.
Hello.
And then also,
Well, not that he doesn't believe in immigrants.
or not
I
believes,
think
but
the thing with him is what they're scared of is the erasure of the white race, right? So because we are rapidly, increasing and we are rapidly having more people have children and we're growing and at some point they will be more people of color than white people, especially Hispanic people. They're growing at a rapid rate, and that's his issue. Why do you think he targets them so much? It's because they are growing at a rapid rate, and they're honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I love that for them because I'm not having the babies. Y'all can have the babies for me. We need we need babies. So that's what I think. It's not that he's anti-immigration. He's just anti anything that's not white.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
if it's white people immigrating, he wouldn't have a problem. If it was Polish, German, whatever, that's not the issue. It's where the immigrants are coming from.
That's true. He had a
Yeah.
problem because he felt like we get all the bad immigrants. I remember him saying that. So you
He
make a
thinks
good
anything
point.
that's not white is bad. That's his problem.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it's a good or bad. There's bad people coming from the white countries too, but he doesn't care about that. He doesn't care about the crimes they commit.
Mm-hmm.
He's not worried about the legal stuff they're doing. So it's just when it's a person of color because they are terribly afraid of us doing to them what they've done to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why there's these anti-abortion laws and all these other things because they need to make sure that the white race is supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a community thing as well.
Hmm.
Like gangs, like the Bloods and Crips. I mean, that's what you see in politics right now too. The blue
You say
and red.
you saying they're Bloods and Crips?
I mean,
They're
his
gang?
blue and red. Yeah, of course. Gang.
Oh my God,
Pulse.
they're blue and red.
Yes, you.
They're the Bloods and the Crips.
Yes.
I didn't think about that. That's so true.
Absolutely. So I mean,
They are moving like gang bangers.
of course.
Killing, robbing. You seen the Epstein files?
Yeah.
Hello?
With no apologies.
Hello? Moving like a straight gangbanger for real.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and it's strange because, like I said, talking about trolling, everybody's so obsessed with the Epstein files, rightfully so, right?
Rightfully so.
But then you have people on this side, and then they have someone like Kid Rock, right? Who they he's part of the MAGA group and stuff like that. But it doesn't make sense because also the trolling, right? I find it funny is what was it back in 2001 he had that song. Did you ever hear about this?
I don't know anything about Kid Rock.
Well,
I don't know
Really?
anything about that man.
I grew up in the suburbs, so I kind of I know.
I've
I know
never
about
heard a
Rock.
Kid Rock song. I don't think.
Well, one of his songs he talks about underage girls. And this is 2001, so
Okay.
he's definitely as an adult and stuff like that. So I just kind of find it funny. It's just like, hey, you have this person and you're siding. All these MAGA people are siding with Trump, and then people surrounded by him like Kid Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, but this
They're
man,
the side of the pedophiles, though.
yeah. I mean, that's true too.
Let me not
very
say
true.
that. I don't know if that's true.
Well,
But
allegedly. We'll say allegedly.
apparently,
Let's stick with
like
the
when
law.
it comes to stuff like that, they're not bothered by it as they should be. They ignore it. So it's I don't know. They're the side of the religion, God. I want the 10 Commandments in the school, blah, blah, blah. At the same time, you voted for a man who was liable for rape. So it's just they ignore it.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much they ignore it.
Yeah.
It's a cult though. That's what it's a cult. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch any documentaries about cults, so
Yes.
you understand when they are completely brainwashed.
Yep.
And it's like it does not make sense to us because we have sense, and they're like, "How are you in this? Seeing all? We have the same eyes. We see the same things, and it's like
Well, even smart people can be infiltrated in a cult as well.
100%. They target smart people.
True.
They smart people with money. That's who they target.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Speaking of smart people too, we're just fresh off of this Bad Bunny concert, right? Or halftime show, not concert.
It's a Bad Bunny concert. Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, that's exactly
what it felt like. I got a free Bad Bunny concert. I've been wanting to go.
Me too. So, okay. Speaking of MAGA, so people had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even going to just say MAGA. We'll just say people in general. But a lot of people feel like it was a political thing. He was picked for a political reason.
Right.
Now, was he picked for a political reason? Was he picked because he's number one or number two? I'm not sure what the numbers are, but I know he's up there. Or was it really just both? What do you think the intentions might have been?
Okay.
Or how you saw it, right?
Right. I don't think him being picked has anything to do with politics.
Okay.
I think he is a very, very popular artist.
Very.
Point blank, period. Bad Bunny is one of the biggest artists right now. And, at the that they did it before with Kendrick. The song that he let out with talking about Drake was one of the biggest songs at the time. So it's more of a popularity thing. And he just happens to be a Spanish speaking popular man. And that's just what it was. I think because we are in such a heightened political climate right now, everything seems political because it's so heightened. Our country is so divided. Everything seems political. And a lot of times some things are, right? But because we are so hypersensitive with everything with ICE and Trump and how the world is right now, it's like, okay, like they picked him because he's Hispanic and Trump's doing this and
DEI and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I felt like he probably would have been picked regardless.
Or should have been picked regardless.
Honestly, this is not the first time Bad Bunny has performed at the Super Bowl for once. Shakira.
Oh yeah, with Shakira. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
This is not the first time a Spanish-speaking artist performed at Super Bowl.
Spanish speaking only. That's what their problem.
Well,
is.
Shakira's song wasn't all in English either when she performed.
That Super Bowl.
So it's not. If this would have happened pre-Trump, I don't think it would be as big of a deal. But because Trump has made it to where people they feel comfortable being racist. Racism was always there, but racism was very hush hush.
Yeah.
Before 2016.
Yeah.
So it's like, if it was the prior to 2016 that Bad Bunny came and performed, it would not have been an issue.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be a topic. It would just been like vibes. Like, hey, a popular artist is performing. And a lot of times people forget Puerto Rico is part of the U.S. They're just Spanish-speaking Americans.
Yeah. And I mean, that's
Point
what a lot
blank,
of people
period.
complain about too. It's just like, how do you feel about the people who are like, well, I can't understand this. It's a different language.
It doesn't matter. The U.S. doesn't have an official language.
Mm.
Okay, this country was formed on people coming from different countries and becoming one, right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be a melting pot.
Yep.
So we don't have an official language. You don't have to speak English. It just happens to be, the language most people speak.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna, conquer a Spanish-speaking country and make them a part of the U.S., then doesn't that mean their language is also a part of the U.S.? I don't know. I think that kind of makes sense. Spanish is one of the most popular languages in the U.S.
Yeah.
So a lot of jobs, they want people who speak English and Spanish because there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people here. This country, Mexico, Texas, El Paso, San Diego, California, San Antonio. I mean, the list goes on. It's a Spanish-speaking place. So
Yeah.
it's like either you accept where we come from or or not. Like I don't understand the problem with another language.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me. The fact that I don't understand anything Bad Bunny says does not stop me from feeling the vibes. I feel him in my spirit. I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm saying that too. Like,
Yeah.
it just,
Yeah.
do we not listen to music from other languages?
Most people don't.
We don't?
Most people, no. A lot of people are centered within their
Really?
own circle. Yeah. A bit. I mean, because people aren't really open, and I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that you have a problem with Bad Bunny, but you want to absorb their culture or his culture.
Hello?
You want to be in Mexican restaurants. You want to be
You want to go to
Chinese
Mexico?
Yeah, you want to do all this stuff. You want to experience all this culture, but when the NFL decides to make a very, good business move.
Great business move.
And really just for the people as well, but you're able to expand that brand more global now.
He's
It's
a global
not just
artist.
exactly. It's not just about us.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people get too caught up in.
And it's crazy that everyone's like, oh, was it political? But people forget Green Day performed.
Green Day.
Yeah. They opened.
They did?
Yeah, Green Day performed for the Super Bowl.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
I did not.
You missed the Green Bay? Yeah, they did.
My bad,
And
Green
guess
Day.
what? The song they performed is "I Don't Want to Be an American Idiot," and that is a political ass song.
Yeah.
That song came after 9/11 happened, and they were like, after 9/11 happened, the only group of people, white people, hated more than black people were the brown people because of the terrorist attack. So that's when they made that song, because to be said like, hey, the fear mongering you are doing to these people is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's how American Idiot came about. He performed American Idiot, an actual political song, and Bad Bunny was talking about unifying everyone in his music.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great message.
And there's nothing political about unification.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all ignore the white man talking about you people actually being political.
Yeah.
But that wasn't talked about at all. You didn't even know he performed.
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
I mean,
proven.
granted, I was busy too. I was doing a little cooking and stuff like that, so I might have been a little busy. Yes, Okay,
Yeah.
then I missed that part. I missed it.
Yeah.
Do you see America reconciling their differences and coming together?
Absolutely not.
Really?
We're not.
Hmm.
We're never
I
going
thought
to come
you were
together.
optimistic.
I'm a realist also. Right? So that's the thing about being Aries is when optimism meets realism, right? We are
Okay.
able to decipher between the two and be, optimistic,
Mm-hmm.
but also let's be fucking for real.
Mm.
And unfortunately, as long as there's going to be different people from different cultures, different background, different ethnicities, it's never going to be one.
Mm.
And I think that's okay. We don't have to be hateful
Mm-hmm.
towards each other.
Yeah, of course not.
There was a time in life where we were getting along.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this. It hasn't always been like this.
Yeah.
You know,
It's kind of crazy how things have amped up.
it has amped up. But it's been a progress. It was Trayvon Martin. It was what's his name? I can't remember his name.
There's so many.
There's so many.
Yeah. Are you talking about Mike? Not Mike Brown.
Mike Brown was one though.
Okay, Mike Brown. Okay,
And then it was what was the one that I can't breathe? Ugh, I can't remember his name. Oh my god.
You're talking about George Floyd.
George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
It was Colin Kaepernick kneeling. It's just been a progression. And honestly, my first realization of it was in 2012 when Trayvon Martin was murdered.
I mean, yeah.
And I saw my white friends try to justify his murder because of what? He had Skittles in his hands and he was walking in the neighborhood and had a hoodie on.
Yeah.
And they were saying, just comply.
Yeah.
That's when that's when my eyes got open, like 2012. Like, oh wait, you niggas are crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all really truly believe that officers have the right to kill someone simply because they're not complying to their orders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's like Derek kept saying, oh, it happens to white people too. That's still a problem.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't change the fact that you shouldn't get murdered for not complying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look where we're at now. Right. And it's crazy you say that, right? Back in 2012. I remember some of my white friends too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or just even on Facebook, just people I used to go to school with. People had a problem with Obama saying if I had a son, he would look like Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
That was a problem.
Right.
And look,
but why would his son not look like Trayvon? Why? What else would his son look like?
I don't know. I don't know. And I mean, this is before really social media was booming, right? 2012. I mean,
social media was booming. Twitter was popping. Y'all remember 2012 Twitter?
Okay,
popping.
It was.
Facebook was popping.
It was.
It's been booming since high school, middle school.
You're right.
Zanga, MySpace.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. You're right. I'll take that back.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely was, especially I just talked about Facebook too. But I don't know. Social media was just different back then. It wasn't as savage as it used to.
No, it's always been savage.
I mean, Rihanna's always been a savage, but
yes,
everybody.
It has. I remember. So let's not forget about how black girls used to get treated on Twitter. Oh my God. Yes. The black women love is new. And I appreciate you. I appreciate all the black women love, but this is new. Y'all, let me not say y'all because this not include you. But I was on Twitter back in the day.
Yeah.
And the way black men used to talk about black women back in 2012 Twitter, 2011 Twitter, it was horrible. Horrible. Torturous. Terrible. Hated black women. And don't you dare be dark skinned. Yeah. Don't you dare be dark skinned. So it's always been savage. It's always been,
That's true.
But the thing is, once you know better, we do better, right? So I feel like we are getting better. We are getting more educated. We are doing better. Yeah. And as much as black women are divided, black women and black men are coming together too at the same time. Yeah. We are bridging that gap, which I would love to bridge that gap, and we should bridge that gap, right? Yeah. So. But I'm not gonna act and pretend like
more than ever now.
More than ever, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not. But I'm not gonna act like it hasn't. It's been a learning progress. Yeah, it has. Shout out to Dr. Umar though. He kind of started the progress of like, hey, you niggas need to tighten up. Shout out to him, even though he crazy as hell.
Dr. Umar is crazy.
Crazy in a bitch.
He just reminds me of one of my family members, and it's just like, oh, God.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what he says is like, hey, I fuck with it. But, nah, he be tripping sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I
get it. But.
I get it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's, like, based off of fear, right? And I don't like to subscribe to fear. So that's kind of my thing. Because, I mean, that's part of the reason why we're at where we're at right now. People fear whatever fear they have. And so, I'm optimistic. And it's weird. I was really optimistic today because I saw a headline. There were some monks that did 108 days of walking for peace. And I was like,
shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Are they wearing shoes? I haven't looked at the feet.
I hope so.
Do monks wear shoes? Whenever I think of a monk, I think they're like barefoot.
Or they were no, I'm pretty sure they
had shoes on?
wore shoes. They were just Buddhists. So, Buddhist isn't really a religion. It's really just kind of a spiritual thing. So
Buddhism isn't a religion?
I thought Buddhism wasn't a religion. I thought it was more of a
Hey, I don't know. I thought it was.
I feel like it. Because I've had these talks. Okay. Unless I've been misinformed. But to my understanding, it's not really a religion.
Okay.
But either way, I don't think that it's something that they don't believe in shoes. I would hope.
I feel like they believe in shoes, but I don't know why I think they be walking around shoeless.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have flip-flops on and I can't see it.
And it might be a culture thing too, like in other countries.
Maybe they're ignorant. And I just think they don't got no shoes on.
But I mean, hey, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
You don't know what you don't know.
Gotta look it up.
So, also too, one of the things that we kind of talked about earlier as well is just like the we're not falling in love and we're not making babies.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
You think that's okay?
Yeah, why not?
I think everybody deserves to try to find love. I think a lot of people don't want to try.
You think so? Do you think that people don't want to try, or people are just tired of being disappointed? I think we want to try. I want to try.
You want to try?
I do want to try, of course.
You've been in some very bad situations. I give women like their props, like, because some men are crazy. Don't get me wrong, some women are crazy too.
Yeah.
But
the danger men pose on women is not the same danger that women pose on men. So it's different.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't even ask for a girl's number no more because from the stories I've heard, I just ask for.
You should still ask for a number.
No, I ask for social media.
I don't like that. Because I only give my social media to guys I don't want to talk to. So if you ever try to get my number and I say, you can get my social media, it's because I don't want to talk to you. So
Okay.
if your go off is to get my social media, I'm gonna think like you're not interested. So don't do that no more. Get her number.
But see, women are scared to give their numbers now, though.
Not if we think you're attractive.
You think so? Okay.
If we
Yeah,
like you,
I'll take your advice.
yeah. If I'm fucking with you, you can get my number.
Yeah.
But I only give you my social media because I don't want you to have direct access to me. And like to me, social media is like a little of a buffer.
It is.
You know.
It is.
So just put on game right there. Like usually, for if a man asks me for my social media at first, it's given. Oh, you just trying to talk to all the hoes. So you just trying to get all the social media. So if you really feeling her, ask for her number. Don't ask for her social media.
I will.
Okay.
I will. Absolutely. So let me ask you this question. I guess it'll be the last question too. We got to get out of here in a second. If
You got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ask away.
but I'll ask away anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
If there was some advice that you could give people for relationships,
I have no relationship advice to give
no
nobody.
relationship advice.
No.
Okay. Well, what can men try to do better as far as understanding women? I want to let's
The
build
best
a
thing
bridge.
men can do to try to understand women is to understand yourself. You know, work on your own mental and emotional health.
Okay.
That's the best thing you can do for yourself, because once you are in tune with yourself and you understand what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you, why you do the things you do, why you think the way you think, you know, that helps build relationships.
Okay.
You know,
I like that answer.
once I've learned that everything is not about you. And however you think about me and however you feel about it, that's none of my business. You know? So all you can do is focus and build yourself.
Yeah.
And once you do that, I promise you, you can build the relationship with women will work much better.
Yeah.
Because it's all about like emotional intelligence and being able to not only understand but comprehend and be able to regurgitate and say, hey, from what you told me, this is what I got from it, and this is how I can respond to it. And that bridges the gap.
I like that answer.
A lot of times it's just like my way or the highway. This is what I think. And that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, it doesn't work that way, because we're two different human beings, and it's okay for us to have two different opinions, and we have to respect the two different opinions. It doesn't mean you're wrong or I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It just means it's different.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's people think like, if you don't think like me, you are wrong. That's not how I think. I feel like if you don't think like me, you're just different. You know, unless it's something like morally wrong. Like if you think it's okay to like do something, you know, when it comes to morals,
we're not killing people.
We are not different in opinions when it comes to morals.
No.
That's something I will never agree to disagree on.
Yeah.
But if you feel like, hey, my woman needs to suck my dick when I get home, that's, you know, and I feel like, no, she don't need to do that. I don't think you're wrong for thinking that. That's okay if you think your woman needs to suck your dick when you get home. That's okay with me. Just,
you're so understanding.
I really am. You know, it's you should find a woman that's willing to do that, and you deserve that. Period. Everyone should just think like that.
Yeah, I mean,
just find what you want, and then just find that kind of person instead of trying to change someone to be what you think they should be.
Absolutely.
You know, I hate that. One of my biggest pet peeves is when a man tries to tell me I don't deserve what I told in my head I deserve. You can't tell me that.
They told you don't deserve certain things?
Of course. Men always try to tell you what you should or shouldn't deserve, or what you know, but it's like, it's what I want. And if that's what you want, go for it. There's someone out there who's willing to give it to you, no matter how crazy it is. There's a bitch right now. I got a man who like her as a fucking baby, wearing diapers. And he love her diaper wearing ass, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And he on cheer like a baby.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a man right now who's okay with a girl who gonna parade him like a fucking dog, like a pet, walk around in public.
Yeah.
And you don't tell that woman she don't deserve a man who gonna do that for her. She found one. Okay, so let it be what it is.
You're absolutely
right. There's someone out there for everyone. I'm telling you right now. You know, you don't gotta be like, oh my God, I'm never gonna. No, yes you will. There's furries out here. There's people who fuck people in fucking costumes.
Absolutely.
Okay, they found somebody.
Absolutely.
Hello,
There's a whole big community.
hello.
Everywhere.
Do what you want.
I like that. I like that.
This life is yours. Live it.
Exactly. Who are we to tell you different?
Hello.
Just don't kill nobody. We don't want to.
When it comes to morals and stuff like that, no.
Yeah.
Just don't kill nobody.
Yeah.
And there's also a long list of things you shouldn't do, but we're not gonna get into that.
True. I just put that up there because I'm not getting into that. But
well, you know, there are times where you probably got to kill somebody.
But we're
yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna use that as evidence.
Okay.
But I like that. I'm gonna definitely try to incorporate that because sometimes I can get so caught up into my thoughts and my understanding of how things should be.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a tourist thing or maybe it's just a me thing.
It's a man thing.
It's not just.
It is. I'm telling you right now, a lot of men would try to convince you to think how they think.
You think women don't do the same thing?
We
as
probably do.
Smart as y'all are,
we probably
as manipulative as y'all are, trust me.
You probably do. You know what? Let me just fuck up because I don't date. Yeah, we probably do.
We're not gonna talk about that. Okay. But long story short, to work on myself, like how you said, I'm gonna try to just have that better understanding because the world is weird, and so I'm just gonna live my life. I'm not gonna be worried about what other people are doing. Period.
Other people's opinions of you is none of your business.
No.
That's how I live my life. Your opinion of me is literally none of my business. No. I don't care.
No. I just stopped caring. Thank God for getting older.
Hello? Thank God for getting older.
As you get older, you stop caring.
You sure do.
Less and less. Oh, it feels good, though. It feels good. Well, okay. We'll see. Right on time.
Right on time.
Are we giving people social medias?
I mean, sure. Y'all can follow me at Thug Sammie on Instagram. That's really the only social media I use. I got a TikTok, but I just post like yeah, but I just post like workout stuff. It's not entertaining.
I love your workout routine. The Pilates, I don't know what else you do. Well, the lifting and things like that.
Yeah.
I really need to get better and being more consistent in the gym. I'm in the gym.
It's a progress. I've been in and out of the gym for I think 6 years.
That's good.
In and out. So it's a lifestyle change. It's not a quick fix. So
and these last 6 months have been like really, really good for you. For what I've seen. I don't know about how you personally feel, but it was just like I'm like, damn, I need to get on that. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. It
took me 6 years.
Yeah.
So hello.
And I'm an AM person type of workout.
I am too.
And so sometimes it's just hard to go to sleep early. But I love working out in the morning. I'm a 5 a.m. person. I love it. But going to sleep early, it's hard. But anyways, I can go on and on. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I have appreciated you. My audience has appreciated you. And happy Valentine's Day to people. It's all about love. Stop worrying about the fear. Stop worrying about, trying to convince people to think how you want them to be. Just love. It's all love.
I love that.
Yes, absolutely. But until next time.
All right. Good night, y'all.